But think about it. I mean, if 20 years ago, not even 20, 15 years ago, if you wanted to buy a book in this country, how did you do it?
You went to the store.
Bookstore, right? And you went to a shelf in a category and you looked at books in a limited shelf space and a limited category. And so, consequently, is that how you buy books today? Not at all, right?
Never.
That's not even how you learn about books. It used to be if you wanted a book on a topic, you almost did your research in the bookstore too, right? In many ways. So the information age has changed all that dramatically. And I love bookstores. There's still a place for bookstores, clearly. In fact, they've made a resurgence in the last couple of years, specifically. But the facts are that, Amazon sells, 60% or more of all books sold in the country today. And when you go to Amazon, you typically know what book you want because you learned about it. And that's the key thing. You learned about it someplace else, either on social media or because of the amount of information that you have available to you today. So I believe we're very much in the information age. I don't think that it's going away. I think that it has shortened people's attention spans and that we see shorter books to a certain extent for that. At the same time, we see more focused books that are honestly, I think, to succeed need to be more well-written today than ever before. Because the other change in technology is from 15 years ago, when your only choice was the bookstore, is the print-on-demand publishing. The fact that, and as you mentioned, ebooks. So all of these things allow people to create and publish books at a rate that has never been seen before. Which is phenomenal. That's great. That's wonderful. At the same time, it puts, there's more work for the author and the publisher involved to be distinguished, to stand out in the crowd, certainly. And there's more work for the public, for the reading public. Because, you've got so many choices and many of those are not vetted in the way that things once were because of self-publishing. And there's this little belief that so many of us had, especially in our generation, that it's unconscious that if you read something in a book, it must be true.
Yeah. Yes.
And I hope that we're now seeing the fallacy of that. It's always been fallacy, but hopefully now with so much information and writings coming out, it's easier to see that that's not always true.
Thanks for listening. Want even more of Karen and Michelle? Don't forget to subscribe and head on over to thematrix.world to join our growing virtual co-working community for even more amazing content and coaching.